I'm here for the 2025 RPG Maker Game Jam. This year's theme is Beyond Expectations, and I'm starting off with a game that already looks pretty impressive, Moonlit Blessed by Yomi Quiosphere. This stood out to me on the Game Jam page just from the pixel art alone, and as you can hear, it opens with a pretty robust opening theme track. As far as I can tell, there's no options here, so I'm just going to jump into it. You've never been afraid of the night. How could you be when the shining moon is always there, our kind, gentle moon god that protects us from the dark? Even in the middle of the most encroaching shade, it watches over us in its full brilliance. But one day, the foresight says, the moon will be dim and vanish. And on the third day of its disappearance, a young hero will leave on a journey to bring her back to our skies. You've always known this would fall to your best friend because, so I've got some choices here for gender. They've always been the bravest. She's been the most reliable friend there is. If someone can do it, it's him. She's always been the most reliable friend there is. And what is her name? We'll just keep the default name for her. Temmie S. Not quite sure what's going on there. A little bit of overlap on some of these. Not quite sure what's happening with this name input, but we'll go with it. Yes, even the foresight has always known. They've trained Temmie since a very young age, just to be ready for this moment. On the other hand, you are a common person like any other, like most other girls you know, are just a normal boy from the village. We'll go with a normal boy from the village. And what is your name? Change this. Let's see how I delete. I'm finding this interface to be a little. There we go. A little wonky, but we will be Rube. Can't fit my full name, so we're Rube. Quite a Rube. For this moment, you are no less prepared. You've even studied hard to learn some magic, because since so long ago, you decided you wanted to go on this journey with her. Moonlit Blessed. So, to skip text, hold shift. The moon is gone. It's the third moonless night in a row. Definitely a bit of a change in art style here with what looks like kind of a rendered photo, but looks like we're getting a bit of a visual novel so far. The aspect ratio on this is a bit wonky, but it's working. You've never been afraid of the night, but in this darkness, even the lamps of the village seem feeble and powerless against it. Through the window, you pray to the skies above. You feel a presage of something. Who is it this late? Without delay, you open the door. Wow, he really is awake. I thought people usually slept at this hour. I told you. I knew he would be. Sorry to come in this late, but don't worry. It'll be just a moment. It's Temmie, oddly up and still about. Usually she would be asleep by now, to be ready for the training at sunrise. At her side is the diminutive figure, a fairy pale like the clearest moonbeam. Temmie? And is that? This is Dot, an envoy of the moon. You know what that means, right? Were you afraid to open the door? What if I had been a monster from the depths of night? One of the terrible shadows from between the trees. Hey, don't be mean to Rube. It's dark out there. Sure, we're safe inside here. Being so brave already. On the third day of the moon's disappearance, a chosen hero will depart. The foresight was right. I knew it would be you. Lower your voice. It's late, remember? Whoops. Your foresighters were accurate on their prophecy. They got all the details right, down to the silver of your eyes. Are those silver eyes? I guess so. Well, all the training would have gone to waste if they had been wrong. As soon as the moon vanished, I had a feeling the time was coming. That's amazing, Temmies. You're finally going to be a hero. I still find it hard to believe. Dot and I will let everyone know as soon as I wake up, but I wanted to tell you first. I knew you would be still up fretting about the missing moon. Maybe I was. Hee hee. It's okay, I'm not even that sleepy yet. So you'll be leaving tomorrow? I can't afford to delay much. Tomorrow morning, I'm departing to fulfill my duty at last. I'm going to bring back the moon. Still time for goodbyes, so no need to hurry yet. You see, I know this is your duty, but I've been thinking about this for a long time. I want to come with you. Huh? Are you sure? It'll be dangerous, and I'll have to travel far from the village, and even more reason to come and help. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't say anywhere that the hero has to go alone, does it? I guess not. You'd really come with me, even if it's dangerous? If that's okay with you. I'd be glad if you did. It'd be reassuring. And I guess we should both go to sleep soon if we want to get up early enough. If we can, it'll be hard to get a single wink. Psst, he's right, hero. You have to wake up very early tomorrow. Well, if only someone hadn't suddenly appeared to nominate me chosen one at this inhuman hour. I can't help it. I'm an envoy of the moon, remember? My working time is at night. Very cute text so far, very cute intro. Sure, I'll save the complaints for when the moon's back then. We can prepare something together. Get something warm to drink, it might help you sleep a bit. Will do. I think I'll sneak into the kitchens a moment. They'll make the order regret having trained you so much. It's your idea. Surely they can forgive their chosen one for one small cup of milk before departure. Get some good rest too, alright? Full night to you. I'll try. Full night to you too. Temmie sleeves down the corridor and quietly closed the door. Hopefully there's still time for you to get enough hours of sleep. Alright, I think I'll save, given that I don't necessarily want to repeat the dialogue. The next morning, under the first sunbeams, the village of the Order gathers at the exit to bid the hero good travels. Our chosen one, may you succeed and be blessed. Bring us back our kind, gentle moon. Together with the other villagers, you also bow to the hero. Feels strange, like they're all praising the savior they've raised and cultivated for this duty, instead of wishing well to a dear friend. You notice Temmis looking at you. With your cane and equipment ready, you step forward to follow her. You can feel the surprised looks, the confused stares, the voices asking, why is he following the hero? Perhaps you even think you're stepping into the limelight. Some think you're stepping into the limelight you don't belong. Maybe they're right, you think. But you try to pay them no mind. Together you step outside the village and leave it behind. It's almost like we're living in one of the legends. Those where the moon becomes thinner every night till it disappears. That's true, but it's fine. Even in stories, the moon always ends up coming back. Are you nervous? Nervous? Why? They've always said it's going to be a dangerous journey, you know? Even I'm getting a bit anxious. Who wouldn't be? Every start of a journey is a new experience. The worry part is part of the anticipation. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to make sure. I don't want to end up dragging you into this trouble with me. The seed of doubt has always been there, it's true. This journey is no mere stroll. Everyone that fears the darkness of the night depends on your success. With that in mind, you feel a bit doubtful, hyped, or confident. Confident. This is something that must be done. Not really. I know that with you here and how much you have prepared, we'll succeed for sure. And if there's anything you can't do alone, I'll be there. Thank you. I can always count on you. I almost feel so undeserving sometimes. Too bad I'm already here now and ready to go. Come on, hero. Chin up. A chosen one like you can't possibly be unworthy. Right. Very well. Now that we're all set, it's time to decide where to go first. Aren't we gonna go save the moon right away? That won't be enough alone. Correct. As I told you yesterday, hero, this is what we have to do. Our final goal is to climb the tallest mountain and reach the highest point in the sky to rescue the moon. Alright, so we're getting to our plot, our adventure. Hooks. Of course, the moon itself is not the only problem. The full moon wolf, the waning hourglass, and the crescent lake. Different locations to go to. They're not really an obstacle to get to the mountain, but they're all connected to the moon. They're also suffering from her lunacy. Before we save her, we must save them too. Lunacy? What happened to them? How are we going to save them? Don't fret. Saving each of them will be like a little trial before the final goal. But with my guidance and wisdom, it will be a breeze for the hero. You said you know where to find them, right, Dot? Of course. Just choose which one you'd like to deal with first and follow my lead. Point me to where you want to go. So I can move around the map. Can I go straight to the end? Could. This is a very cool map. I could just stay in town. What happens if I do that? Seeing the village so small and distant, you feel so far away from home, but it's alright. It's not time to go back yet. Alright. Do you like this map? So I can go to one of three. It'd be nice maybe if when I got to them it popped up a label of which one it is. I assume this is the lake. That's probably the hourglass. This is probably the wolf, but... Through a path in the west, a town comes into view. Alright, well, guess we'll see where this takes us. Following the path to the west, you arrive at a small town. It's bigger than the village you've always known, and while the faith on the moon is still noticeable, the air feels somewhat different. Part of the pavement shows signs of recent damage, and small pieces of broken wood are scattered along the streets. When you arrive at the market, the hustle and bustle that should have been present feels oddly quiet. Exchanges are done discreetly so as not to alert the bad omens. How quiet. The market at home is usually more lively than this, isn't it? Yeah, people here seem afraid. Something must have happened. Poor people. Must be scared of these dark nights. What should we do? Maybe we can ask someone about it. Do we have to? It already feels like they have enough. These are the people you're here to save. Seeing you will surely give them hope. I don't know. I was thinking helping them without making a ruckus. Me being here would be for the best. Maybe I should say something. Maybe. Perhaps asking someone would be the most direct way. It doesn't have to be Temmie's who does it. That's something you can do yourself. But there's perks to investigating too. So if we make another choice, we can ask around together, investigate together, or divide your tasks. You'll ask around. I assume you being me. Let's split up. That's always the right choice. Don't worry, I can ask around at the market for you. If you prefer, why not investigate? I guess I can do that. You just don't want to talk to people, do you? Are you embarrassed? I'm not. Just a bit awkward. Anyways, let's meet here in a bit. Sounds good. You and Temmie's part ways for a bit to gather some information and clues. At the market, you start by asking a friendly stallkeeper about the strange mood of the town. Terrible beasts have been coming this past midnight. These last days, they've devoured half of our livestock, and now they're starting to come for us. Oh no, what brings them here? Can they hunt freely in the forest? Surely it must be the wolf stewing. It's sending its pack to attack us. We either angered it, or it has betrayed and eaten the moon. Don't go out at night. Some of the poor fools around who tried to to fend off the beasts on their own aren't here anymore to regret it. The bell tolls ceremoniously. You ask around some more, but everyone seems to be of the same wind. Wind? I don't know. It's terrible wolf. The wolf has gone mad. After some time, you meet up with Temesindra. We checked the remains of the fighting and found some tracks. Dot says they lead to the forest where the wolf lives. So it might be true. Townspeople said the wolf is behind the attacks. Interesting. What sort of guardian is the wolf? A lone, dignified beast who has only eyes for the moon. Strange. That doesn't sound like a creature would suddenly attack like this. If it wanted to eat townspeople, why send other beasts instead of coming directly? Yeah, must be something else. Townspeople are right though, the wolf has gone mad. No moon to howl at night, the lunacy must be eating away at it. If we go before night arrives, we might be able to take it by surprise. Let's go to the forest then, before it gets too late. So far this has been pretty intriguing. For this playthrough I'm going to leave off recording here, and I think this is one that I'm definitely going to continue on my own. Not a lot of action or anything to do, it's definitely a visual novel in style, but some good choices there that seem to have potential consequences. The game mentioned there's multiple endings. This is definitely in my style of game so far. I like a good visual novel with choice-based mechanics, so I'm excited to see where this one goes, and I recommend you check it out too. Next up we have King's Tactics, Dark Reign by Yuri Samurai. This game intrigued me. It's got some chess style gameplay with some gothic horror art. Looking forward to trying this one. My initial impressions, the music's functional, but it's a little piercing. I did already turn it down a bit, but we're going to jump into it, and this title screen I think gives the vibe of the game. We'll see. The player mouse has been disabled for this game. Use keyboard or game board. Alright. I'm not going to edit controls. May whatever gods still listen, hear our pleading. The wretched king must be stopped. You there, instruct my newest general on how to command my forces. Do you wish to have battle instructions explained? Yes. Yes, King Dalos. Your job as general is to protect King Dalos while defeating the enemy king. Yeah, this music's a lot. Might need to turn it down a little more, but I can do that in post, right? Each turn you will generate 20 gold and 10 additional gold per each secured fort. The enemy king will gain gold the same way. Alright. Fort provides regeneration and defense. Try to occupy as many forts as you can. The color of the fort indicates which side controls it. Once you have gold, you can buy either a unit or by clicking via the prompt, or by clicking your king, the enemy will purchase their own units. Each king has a queen. Stationary, can attack nearby enemies, so pseudo chess. Units will not level up, but may provide each other buffs and use items they find in chests. You can also raid villages to recruit pawns. Good luck. I have played tactics RPGs before, but I'm gonna say no. Not a huge tactic RPG player, but played, the classics. The wretched king, his forces all in white, invades the kingdom of black. Turn 1 actor, I think goes from 0 to 300. You have 300 gold. You can purchase units for 150 gold each. Alright, I like this is one of the things that caught my attention, is the art style. It's creepy. So we've got 4 units, pawn, rook, knight, bishop, all mapped to the standard chessboard. Am I missing anyone? I guess queen and king. I think that's everyone. And they all do different things, and they all cost the same. feel like pawns should cost less, but alright. I think I purchased a unit. I don't quite know what I'm doing. That's a creepy looking queen though. Oh yeah, the map shifts down. I think I might have just kept the map to fit the size of the screen, but it's a little hard to tell. Can I move my king? Oh, nope, I guess not. Alright, let's just try moving someone. So we got a pawn. You can move a long ways. Definitely not chess movement. Okay, maybe some items I can get. Oh, I thought I moved. Okay, so I can move all my units, it looks like. Let's see what happens. Let's go to this thing. No one to attack. Wait. I don't know if... Oh, these... Okay, so the different tiles have different effects depending on where you're standing. Alright, so blue tiles I can move to, red are where I could attack if I was there. How do I end my turn? I think that's everything. End turn. Okay, so there's options here. Let's turn this music down. It's a lot. I don't think the music's doing it for me. It's just kind of repetitive and really high pitched. Let's turn that sound effect too. It's a little beepy. All right, let's end my turn and see what happens. He has way more knights than me. Do not let the wretched king or his cursed forces advance. I mean, I kind of need them to get closer so I can attack them. So I can buy some more pieces. He's got a lot more knights than me. Let's get another knight. There's something about attacking villages. What's this do? I do like this premise of, depending on where squares you're standing on, you're going to get different effects. So I think I can move there and then attack the chest. Nope. I don't know, maybe I have to move onto the square where the chest is, and I can't quite reach that, so we'll set it up for next turn. Alright, let's see if we can do some attacking. So the pawns, not going to be able to make it. Knights probably can reach him though, but this is not the best tactical gameplay so far for me. Okay, looks like the knight can move around this square. Doesn't want to stand in it. I don't quite understand. Let me try attacking that. Can I attack it? Like what's the advantage of moving here? Can I? So I can't attack it, and I also can't seem to move to it. Some of the color grading on this is difficult. Like his pathing is getting mapped, which is nice. But it really blends in with some of the tiles. I think if I move here I can attack. Okay, so I can attack the enemy queen. I think it's grayed out. I guess I can't attack the enemy queen. Can I take back that move then? So I don't think I can reach anyone, so we're just gonna wait. Not game end, just end turn. Oh dang. Nice animations on the attacks. Simple kind of jump mechanic there. It works. Oh. Continue fighting men. Advance with courage. So I don't have enough to buy anyone. I can attack. I don't want to move. I would just want to like attack. Can I just stand in square? Oh, there we go. I don't quite understand. I guess they move like knights. Let me see. Let's try that. So I'm gonna go 2. If this was chess, my knight could jump 2 and attack. No, it doesn't seem to let me. I don't quite understand. Is this a knight? Yeah, it is a knight. His knights look different than mine, but I don't quite understand why. I feel like I should be able to attack 1, 2, down, yeah, an L shape like a knight would attack in chess, but that doesn't work. It seemed like it worked for them though, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, maybe they just use something like this. Seems to hit a AoE, so if we, with that in mind, let's just move up 1. So it's not really chess movement, but okay. There we go. Not let me hit all of them. Oh, and they get to hit back though when you attack. Interesting. Didn't notice my guy doing that, but can I attack again? No, he's done. And he's gonna die soon. Let's move the pawn up. Pawn's pretty... No, I should have done that first. Oh well. He's just gonna attack the other pawn. Ooh, those sound effects. They're very loud. Let's see what happens. I don't understand how I open a chest. So I can't attack the chest. No, there's no way to attack chest. Maybe item? That's something I don't have. Oh, literally the first command there. Open, bright green. I got a potion. How convenient these supply caches are all just waiting for us to access. You monster, that was a hospital. An unguarded one, how generous. Good thing I've bolted my general to see them for what they truly are. Free chests. It's a little dark. Also, it's on my side of the board. It seems like it would have been my hospital that I just raided. Can I still move? I don't think so. I think his turn's over. Okay. King can't do anything. Queen can't do anything. I think that's my turn. I kind of think like if maybe it just auto-ended my turn once everyone had moved. That guy's dead. Oh, my pawn died too somewhere in the line. I didn't even notice. I feel like I'm doing very bad so far. I do have a potion. Do I have enough to buy anyone? No. Alright. Can't reach anything, so we'll just wait. I meant to wait, not cancel my turn. I think that's everyone. Oh, I have a character down here I forgot about. It's hard to tell who's still on the board sometimes. Well, everything kind of blends in. Wait. Well, the queen does pretty solid damage. Alright, I can buy another unit. Let's get a bishop. Try to do some healing. Let's move the knight first. Just gonna move to there. Oh, okay, so yeah, I can't use the pawn's aura after the fact. I would have to move him here. Because if I wait, that's gonna end the turn. Alright, well, we'll attack. Does this last for 3 turns? Okay, I'm gonna use that. Let's see, does that be nice to see who it affected, but I'm not quite sure. Let's cancel. How far does his magic reach? Okay, so he needs to move to here, and he can heal. Oof. I think someone else just... Oh no, I killed him. That's what happened. Alright. We're gonna go on the offensive. I don't think I want to get too close to that queen, but can I attack it? Yes. This will hit the queen. And I don't think she can reach me, so that's a good spot to be. Let's get this pawn closer. And just use that. That should still be active. We'll keep the bishop. Okay. Alright, so he's just gonna wait. Ooh, pawns do some serious damage. But I can use my special. They seem to get an attack when I hit them. I'm worried they're going to kill my knight by doing this, but we'll try it. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know when they get to attack back. Pawn's going to move up here. I can't see the hit points on this guy. Does it tell me anywhere? No. We'll just... Okay. If I highlight him, it tells me. We're going to kill him. Oh, it hit everyone. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Move the bishop here, do some more healing. Oh, I thought my knight was hurt, but oh yeah, it is. We'll heal the knight. And I think that's, oh, I did end my turn. I just had not been moving all my pieces, that's why it wasn't. Alright, I think it's my turn again. I mean, the knight can just... Oh, he doesn't have... Alright, so now I can use this to restore mana. And I can attack with that special and stay out of range. But I am going to sacrifice my pawn on this one, I think. Oof. Healing. Okay. Let's get another character out on the board. We haven't tried a rook yet. Seems useful. That's fun. So you can actually converse with this. Maybe there's more going on here. Please do not try to converse with me. King Talos hears all. Who are you? I come from a now destroyed sanctuary in the sky. In exchange for my wings, King Talos has granted me the right to live. Glory to King Talos. His Majesty is the Supreme King. He put down his weak, traitorous brother who dared to be born first. Long live King Talos. Why are we at war? His Majesty is Supreme King and should hold dominion over all the lands. He is sharing all his glorious empire with the savages who oppose him. Long live King Talos. Alright, so that's an interesting little factor I hadn't realized in the game, but maybe there's a little more story to this than I realized. So at that, without wanting to spoil too much more, initial introduction, the basic mechanics seem pretty intuitive. I think the graphic style is a little hard to read at times, but I think I'll play a bit more of this and see what ending I get. And if you'd like to try this out, it is available through the Game Jam. This is a promising looking entry. Here we have Save Me by Lazule Quetzal. This game is another one of these cute looking RPGs. We'll see how it goes. The music's a lot, well, not sure it's working for me, but it's got some interesting riffs in it, but overall it's kind of grating. Been on this menu screen a little bit before starting the video, so I did turn it down substantially to make it less unbearable. But that little run at the end of the track loops it back in is great. So let's start a new game. I'm finding my keyboard does not, I can move with the arrows, but it doesn't actually let me start the game with enter or space, which is a little weird. Alright, I can use my mouse. Z and X are confirmed, okay. I don't know about that choice, but yeah. I can do key mapping on the options. Let's go back. Yeah, that's going to be annoying using Z and X. Let's see, where's my key map? Definitely want to switch. I mean, maybe there's a reason Z and X are better, but I would. Pretty nice little interface there, though. And we'll set this to escape. Oh no, won't let me. Because hitting escape cancels. Alright, well. I guess X works for cancel. Not quite sure on some of these choices for keys, but maybe it'll make. I see. So there's going to be combat on the screen. Alright, we'll leave it as the default. I feel like I'm going to not love that as a control scheme, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so this time there's no options once you get in the game, so we're going to go ahead. Remember, the game's not over when the credits roll. Okay. Nice little load screen. Say, sorry, I don't have much time before the map loads. Something's gone wrong. This wasn't supposed to happen. The whole world's broken. We shouldn't even be talking right now. The whole game is messed up. You need to be careful. And whatever you do, don't trust her. I'd have saved the princess vibes here. Alright. Some little cute dog. One of the things that stood out to me when I was looking at this games to play, the tile art here is really striking and cute. Alright. Hello, traveler. Welcome to the land of Lucia. Cute little face for the princess there. I am the princess of this place. I suppose you may be wondering why a princess has come to greet a traveler. Don't worry about it, because we need your help. This land has been overrun with monsters. So many monsters. You look like you know your way around with a sword. Please help rid us of these horrible creatures. I promise you'll be greatly rewarded. I, Princess of Lucia, shall guide your path and accompany you on this journey. Interesting. Alright, we got the princess. Huh. It's a huge scarecrow. Things like the size. Actually, now that I look at it, all of the assets are massive. These trees are like. I mean, trees are pretty big, but the little character sprites are tiny. It's a tiny little princess, the size of a dog. Alright. Something going on there. Hello again. It's a little inconvenient that I can only talk to you on the loading screen. I'm working on something better. Just sit tight, okay? And don't listen. Probably to the princess. Oh well, it smells like water, which makes perfect sense. I'm not thirsty. Not thirsty, not since. Ominous. We should head to the general store, where we can go to RNJL. Let's go there. That seems more intriguing. Yes. Okay. It's a fishing pole. a nice view, isn't it? The lake was a popular location for picnics and weekend hangouts. Nice view, nice fishing. A very nice spot. I'm gonna stand a little longer, it's so pleasant. I found fish guts. Maybe now I can... There are grooves in the handle, worn smooth by years worth of handling the pole. Someone must have liked fishing a lot. Something ominous going on here. I think the music started to change when I was standing still, but then I moved, so probably missed something there. There's nothing inside. How disappointing. This feels like a secret. Oh, oh. I can't go any further. I can't tell what's happening behind the scenes. My path is blocked. Alright. No secret. So it's cute so far. Not doing much other than just wandering, although maybe if I'd followed. Okay. This was a pleasant detour, but I think it's time to get back on the right track. So yeah, I'm clearly ignoring the story by doing this. We're just gonna go off the rails for this. Probably missing all the gameplay because of this too. Oh, this looks ominous. Nothing in there either. No treasure. A severed arm, cold to the touch. Weird. That seems like kind of the thing you'd hit with a sword. Guessing that's telling me I need... Kind of seems like I need... That left path looks promising. Don't trust the princess, that's my first command. So we're gonna go the right path. But yeah, I do feel like I'm missing a lot by not having picked up a sword. Hello. I did it. I figured it out. You may have noticed that you can access the menu. Can't access the menu. That should be fixed now. Just press S to call it up and I'll be able to talk to you through there. Doing a good job. Remember, don't trust. Let's see how this works. This is much more convenient, isn't it? Being able to talk without getting interrupted. How's the game so far? Kind of empty, huh? There used to be a lot more in the game. Shopkeepers, allies, enemies, talking animals, the classic stuff. She doesn't like sharing the spotlight, so she got rid of them. Now it's just her, and me I guess, the system. I was never supposed to talk to the player, but she was never supposed to be the last one standing, so it's okay, you can fix it. We just have to roll back to the previous version of the game. Originally, the developer had save points in place for you to save your progress. She got rid of them all. Almost all. There's still one in the final dungeon. She may have locked the door, but she can't get rid of all the save points. It might crash the whole program if she did that. Can't have that. So all you have to do is get the skull key and unlock the door. Luckily, you're already on your way to doing that. Just ignore her advice and keep following the signs. You got this. Alright, so we've got our hook now by just... Maybe I was on the right track by ignoring spoilers. Oh, sorry, I must have messed up something for the code for that part. I'll try to get that fixed. Alright, still can't adjust the options. Let's resume game. Sorry, I'm supposed to just keep doing what I'm doing. If only I had a sword. Is there any chance I could convince you to take the adventure path? No. No, I'm on to you, princess. Oh, this looks spooky. It's the sword. B2 equals... Oh, guess that was the wrong answer. Hey. Okay, now that we're finally alone, what the hell is your problem? Why do you keep ignoring me? I'm trying to guide you through this game, but you insist on taking all the wrong turns. Don't tell me, it's the system. A weird, disembodied voice that claims I'm suspicious and untrustworthy, thinks that I'm violent, self-important diva, shows up in the area between maps, says a bunch of ominous things. Figures. Look, if it's anything you shouldn't trust, it's that thing. Nice intriguing idea here now. Which one do we trust? Naturally, we trusted the first person to talk to us, but now we're being given new information. Something infected this game during development. Something dangerous. We lost a lot of good people trying to get rid of it. Why do you think I'm the only NPC left? We managed to quarantine it in its own area, but we couldn't figure out how to completely get rid of it. That's what's behind the locked door. Even now, it's still trying to win. You tried looking at the menu options, right? Don't you realize? There are no options. Don't follow the signs. Don't open the door. You can't let that thing out. Just please play the game, or what's left of it. I'm sorry it's so broken, but it's all we have left. And I hope even in this state, you'll still have a good time. Cute. So who do we trust? I mean, I don't really trust either of them. Obvious singles. Alright. I'm gonna trust the system. I don't really trust it either, but I think they're both bad. But she could have just told me this from the start. Once we have it, we'll be able to restore the original version. It's so exciting. You know, the dev worked really hard on it. I hope once you get to play the real thing, it'll meet your expectations. Perhaps even go beyond. That's a very, very subtle nod to the Game Jam theme. A shame that she ruined everything, just because she didn't like her role in the story. She's lucky that whole thing didn't crash after her tantrum. Doesn't matter now, you're the player. She can't stop you even if she wanted to. Here it comes. Good luck. Let's, how did I bring up S as the option menu? Alright. Let's see if these are fixed yet. Nope. We're so close. It's not too late. We can still turn around. We could. I do want to release it. That's a good line. Have you ever heard anyone saying that trusting the system is a good thing? I can't watch this. Fine, whatever. You win. Don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I lost the princess. Huh. So I can get the skull key. I can wander on my own for free now. There's no more princess to drag me places. Now I'm playing the game my way for real. But yeah, I think I'll leave off here. There's some intriguing stuff here. Not too much gameplay, mostly just a fourth wall breaking story. Maybe this does have some more gameplay elements. I mean, the point is the game is broken. One of these people is at fault. It's a cute narrative, certainly has some promise. I like the basic premise here, but a lot of walking sim so far. So we'll see. I'm gonna play a little longer and see where this goes without completely spoiling everything. So up now we have Clockfall Station. This is by Bobo Studios. This is the first game they've completed, so I'm excited to give it a shot and see how it plays. I did jump into this game a little bit already, mess with it a little, but I'm going to turn this down a bit. I like that menu effect, it makes the grayscale background there, that's good. The music's a nice piano ballad. Let's jump into it. This is just on a browser play. You can play this directly on their itch page. 6-station platform something. This one stood out to me because it had kind of unique graphical style, so I'm excited to give it a shot. Oh, the sound just cut out there. A little abrupt, but here we are. Cute little sprite. So not really sure what I'm doing, but welcome to the 6th station. How may I help you? Yeah, that is extremely difficult to read. I would definitely change that text up, either the background for the text box or the color of the text itself, maybe not white. This is a bit hard to read. So train status. All trains have departed except for the one delayed on platform 5. No trains coming on any tracks. Alright. The station was built during the rise of technology and art in 1465. It is the 6th and last of all the stations built. Consequently, it has the most architectural and mechanical intricacies. Ask about the rumor. It is rumored that it was built for a purpose known only to the builders. No such secret exists. I am programmed only to say a few things on that topic. If you say so. I like this art here, the character. Not quite sure why it only popped up there. 50 fragments for a ticket I don't have. We've just got a clock ticking down. I'm a staff member. What is it that you need? Keys. I need a copy of my keys to the staff room. I need a card to get the keys. Alright, so there's a raise. Being me is hard work. I think you better talk to your manager on that one. Cute. So it sounds like this is a pretty ambiguous start in terms of what I'm supposed to do. Maybe there's some secrets around the place. The one thing I do know from my very quick playthrough before, if you say yes to this, it ends the game. Which might be a little better worded, but I don't know if that's a big deal. What an unusual piano. Does it turn on somehow? Or maybe it's just played like normal. Can't go behind it. Let's try it from this side. There we go. So yeah, this art is striking. It's very ethereal and weird, but I think it looks very cool, and I love these rounded walls. Found some coins. It's got a bit of a Microsoft Paint vibe to it on these walls, and it works though, in a good way. Not quite sure what the blue is supposed to be, but I can walk on it. Can't walk on that. A door. Let's go up there. There's something there too. Found some coins. I need my badge so I can get the keys to the staff room. That's probably the staff room. Also don't know, there's this blinking icon sometimes up in the top corner. Not quite sure what that is. Right there. It's blinking as I walk up and down the stairs. Nope, more doors. Oop, load screen. This is the downside of playing in a browser, most likely. What a pretty flower. Gross. I think I got a fragment. Girl in the painting kind of looks like me. Does she? Can't see the painting. I think there's some fragments. It's locked. So I need to somehow get my staff key. Seems to be my main goal right now. Can walk. No, that's working. Ooh, cake. Could eat this whole cake if I weren't on crunch time. Suppose a bite wouldn't hurt. It's a good thing they don't serve ice cream. Pistachio flavors always turn, and they wouldn't have my favorite flavor, garlic. Interesting. Kind of looks like I'm walking on the table there, but get some more coins by robbing the cash register. See what's back here. A load screen. Kitchen knife is on the counter. Might as well take it. So this would probably play smoother if I was not playing in the browser. Something just happened. Screen flashed. Getting close to the amount for a ticket. Let's take a look at this telescope. It seems to have increased in size from the last few minutes. I can stop it. I have to. I guess I'm trying to stop the moon thing from doing something. I think the lack of clear direction works pretty well with just the feel of the game in terms of its art style. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I can sprint. Nice. Ooh, this might be enough coins. In the back. Just some junk and a sticky note. Not a single coin. Use the pen. I don't know what I would use this for. It reads 8:15. Feels like a hint to something. Probably 8:15. Got it. How convenient for me. Only some regular travel items, but there is a staff member card. Alright, so I found the staff member card. Pretty simple little puzzle there, but let's see if we can get back to the central station. What a nice lobby this is. Don't think I've been here. I actually don't know though. Maybe I have. Oh yeah, no, this is the central hall. Okay. We're gonna go. Oh, and a coin. Oh, a book with music. So I tore out a page from the music book. Let's go use my staff member card to get the keys. Guess they don't believe me. I guess stealing someone else's staff member card turns out isn't the secret. Alright, so that didn't work. I don't know if I'm actually a staff member. It's unclear. Use the sheet music. Let's play a song. The keys are moving on their own. Now playing Reflet de l'eau by Debussy. It seems like time is slowing. Alright, looks like I stopped the clock. Interesting. Coins. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Just running around. feel like this is probably an infinite loop. I should have left the coins at sea. Lagged a little there, maybe. Maybe I hit the end of the loop. I don't know. Alright, I think we've done enough running. Let's see. Oh yeah, just right back down, and I'm loading somewhere. I think this is where I came out though. Well, I haven't really explored this right side of the map. No longer on a timer. I will say the art style's all been pretty similar, and then this looks like something out of the RTP. It's fine. It does clash a bit there, that railing. Love these benches though, especially with the reflection. Very nice art. I'm pulling the picture weirdly down and up here. It's a little weird, not quite sure what's going on with that. Oh, someone else. Maybe they'll give me a hint. Train isn't ready to board. The mechanic seems to have left. Might be a while. Something lodged in the tracks. Train is practically without fuel. Fuel is kept in a safe location. Don't know where. Let me know if you find it. Alright. Be great if you'd give me a key to the staff room. Ooh, there's something. More coins. So it seems like I'm trying to stop the moon from crashing into the station or something. Also get the train running. Maybe I'm trying to escape the station. It's very ambiguous so far. I don't know what happened there. I like jumped on top of it. Interesting. Like the graphical styles, sometimes it's a little difficult to make out like intelligible items and what's around, but overall I think this style really works to set a mood along with the piano music going on. Take the coins. Alright, we got more than enough money. I just don't know what I'm doing. Nothing new here. I'm sure I've just missed somewhere, but got a kitchen knife. I don't know what any of this. Yeah, these stats don't seem to have much to do with oh, I've got an idea. Okay, I see that. Oh, gotta wait for the load, but I think I understand now. I gotta make this look like me. And there was a picture that looked a bit like me somewhere around here. Let's see if this works. Oh, maybe not. I thought I could use the kitchen knife to cut the picture up, but I guess that was not the right solution. But I do feel like there's some connection. That picture looks like me. I need a picture of me. Alright, well, I'll probably play this a little bit more. I'm intrigued by the vague premise of this game. Now that the clock has stopped, I guess I have infinite time to solve the problem. So if this looks interesting to you, go ahead and check it out.